MrBeast just dropped an AI tool, and now people are accusing him of killing creativity and even facing a lawsuit. Yeah, this one's messy. Recently, MrBeast stirred up a lot of backlash again after adding a new AI thumbnail tool to his website, ViewStats. If you've never heard of it, think of it like Social Blade but with more bells and whistles, mostly designed for YouTubers to track stats and improve their channels. But now it's making headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Using all these LLMs and tools, right, and using them in the general population, they saw that in this study they demonstrate the matter of a likely decrease in learning skills based on the results of our studies. The use of LLMs had a measurable impact on participants.
As part of the pro membership, MrBeast added an AI-powered thumbnail generator. Sounds cool at first, until you realize what it actually does. This tool can scan another creator's thumbnails, learn the style, and then spit out a copy based on that. Even worse, you can upload someone else's thumbnail, give it a picture of your own face, and boom, now it looks like your thumbnail. So yeah, it's basically a shortcut for stealing someone else's design and slapping your name on it. And not just that, MrBeast is now reportedly being sued by the Mexican government.
Now adding to the controversy, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum herself has requested clarification on the conditions under which MrBeast and his crew were granted.
It's starting to look like the creator of this plan might have ended up ruining himself. If this goes badly, that golden reputation attached to his name could be gone for good. Is it really happening? Let's take a look. But let's be real, it's hard to look at this tool and not see as a full-on shortcut to avoid being creative. Like, completely. The way it's being promoted basically screams, why make your own thumbnail when you just copy someone else's? The only real issue? The AI keeps seeing the same face in every example, so it just keeps reusing that face. So not only are you stealing someone's thumbnail, you're also stuck with their face unless you manually fix it.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating.
You can literally just swap the face and call it a day, which is kind of hilarious considering this is the same guy who's complained before about people copying his thumbnails and swapping in their own face, and now he's selling a tool that does exactly that for a monthly fee. He keeps calling it inspiration, but then turns around and says you can generate the thumbnails you're going to upload. Like, really? Since when did inspiration mean copy and paste? Sure, using AI to brainstorm or get ideas, that makes sense. But using it to pump out every thumbnail and pretend it's yours, that's a whole other thing. And clearly that's what this tool is built to do. And let's not even start on the bigger problems with AI on YouTube. I'll get into that later. But even ignoring all that, this thing costs $80 a month for what it does? It's just not worth it.
You can type literally anything you want and it will generate a thumbnail for you in a style that will make a viral YouTube video. And step 3, to show you how all out we went on this AI thumbnail tool, you can also copy a URL from any YouTube video. We'll just paste this one I have here. And in the prompt box, just tell it what to change in the thumbnail. To demonstrate, I have this F1 thumbnail with an F1 car. And so in the prompt, I'm just gonna simply type in, change F1 car to minivan. That is all I'm typing in. I'm gonna hit generate. Let's see what it produces. And boom, it's done. I'm not even joking. Look, it swapped out the F1 race car for a minivan. That was it. I just typed in a prompt and it swapped it. This is crazy.
So not only is the biggest YouTuber on the planet basically encouraging people to steal from other creators and helping kill creativity, but he's also charging money for a tool that you could already get for free and honestly for better quality. It's just another layer of nonsense. And to make it worse, some creators were apparently featured in the promo without even being asked. Jacksepticeye wasn't having it. He tweeted, "What the actual," and called out the fact that they used his logo in the promo. He added, "I hate what this platform is turning into." That moment kind of opened the floodgates. More and more people started noticing, and the backlash just snowballed.
Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack. Oh! Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yacht?
Within 24 hours, MrBeast had deleted everything. The promo, the tool info, the announcements, all gone. And sure, you could say that's a win, but will this tool quietly come back in a few weeks, repackaged with a new name? Probably, but for now, we can't say for sure. Not long after deleting everything, MrBeast dropped a classic PR line. "I appreciate all the feedback. I love the YouTube community more than anyone can even remotely comprehend." Right, because nothing says love like launching a tool that lets people copy each other for $80 a month. But it's not just the backlash from the AI tool that MrBeast is dealing with. He's also facing multiple legal issues, with some reports saying he could be caught in serious trouble over restricted content. On May 10th, 2025, Jimmy posted a video titled, "I explored 2,000-year-old ancient temples." In it, he and his team visited the Chichen Itza temple and several other ancient archaeological sites in Mexico. And this wasn't just a tourist vlog. They were seen entering underground tombs, handling artifacts, and filming in areas that are normally off limits, even to professional archaeologists. Now, to be fair, the video did try to add some educational value, highlighting pieces of Mexican history and culture that viewers may not have known, but even with that effort, it doesn't change the fact that these sites are highly protected, and filming there without the right permissions could have serious legal consequences.
It's actually a pyramid built on top of a pyramid. So the deeper we go in, the older things get. Be careful, boys.
So sketchy, Jimmy.
Can't believe the government's letting us do this. It really is crazy. Not even archaeologists are allowed to go.
For some reason, MrBeast was seemingly given special access to these restricted areas, something he made sure to mention in the video. On the surface, the video might have looked harmless, maybe even educational, but behind the scenes it was already building up to a controversy that neither MrBeast nor his team could have predicted. By May 15th, 2025, Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History, better known as INAH, posted a public statement on Twitter directly addressing MrBeast's video. At first glance, it seemed like the issue wasn't necessarily about anything MrBeast himself did, but rather some errors made by the production company Full Circle Media, which was involved in the filming. Still, that didn't stop people from dragging MrBeast into the spotlight, criticizing him for filming at such a sensitive archaeological site and assuming he was personally named in the lawsuit. According to an earlier statement from MrBeast, INAH agents were actually present during filming, and they even approved parts of the shoot, including the segment where he promoted his brand Feastables.
Now, adding to the controversy, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum herself has requested clarification on the conditions under which MrBeast and his crew were granted access to these historically significant locations. But the core of the dispute lies in the alleged commercial exploitation of these sites. In fact, throughout the video, MrBeast is seen promoting his own brand of snacks, even referring to them as Mayan approved. And the Institute asserts that the permit granted to Full Circle Media was solely for filming purposes and did not extend to the promotion of private brands. The sentiment is echoed by locals in the region. And in Mérida, the capital of Yucatan state, residents, including tour guides, have voiced their disapproval for the preferential access seemingly granted to the YouTuber.
However, MrBeast eventually found himself at the center of a full-blown national controversy. So the question is, has the MrBeast brand simply grown so massive that it's now a magnet for criticism? Or is there something deeper going wrong behind the scenes? Either way, we'll have to wait and see how the lawsuit unfolds and whether it ends up damaging MrBeast and his team in a serious way. And it doesn't stop there. His brand new AI tool launched under his own platform is also getting rejected and heavily criticized across the internet. So from every angle, legal, creative, and business, it looks like MrBeast is facing rejection. The real question now is, could the world's biggest YouTuber be on the path from creator cautionary tale? Or worse, is he heading toward becoming the biggest scammer the platform has ever seen? Only time will tell.